is up. Let's get it started. Oh, I'll give YouTube a hot minute. I'm just going to close this up a bit. Oh, she told me to turn the heater off. I don't want to open my windows because I can see little jumping spiders. I ain't lying. I can see little jumping spiders right there. And you ain't going to believe what just happened. So, good morning, everyone. Future, you alright? You really ain't going to believe what just happened. I've got loads of interesting news. I might just save it for the Goddess channel, where we talk a bit more intimately. You know, if anyone wants to know my business, I might as well just jump over there, innit? Yeah. Future, I'm going to go over on the thingy after, yeah. It ain't bad, but it might be. I shit you not. I had an heart attack, but I didn't. I didn't have an heart attack. I was just a bit flabbergasted. I'll tell you on the Goddess channel. I'll be doing it straight after this one. Because you know what? All I got to do is put the washing away. Harvey, could you do the hoovering as well, please? You're supposed to do it yesterday. I've done my due diligence. And I'm your future. The sun's out, innit? And how is everyone? I hope them all right. It's when... It's only the kitchen. What? Could you do the kitchen, please? Whenever, are they? Right, everyone. Welcome to the Shamz Don't Care, the main show. All my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. But you know what? I'm only going to say what we're all thinking. Right, let's start off. I'm going to start off with a story that none of you lot know about before we get into the crux of things. Yeah. And I want to talk about AI when I go on to my other channel, the Goddess one. Well, right. Chrisean Rock, she goes out with this man called Blueface. She used to be like an athlete, yeah. I think she's a rapper now. And one of them fucking cray-cray girls, yeah? From the black crew in America. You know, one of them lost souls. Literally lost in the wilderness. It keeps banging on about God and Jesus. You know, whenever they're low, they keep saying, I need to find Jesus. And when they're high, they're back in the wilderness like dickheads. Do you know what I mean? They want the relationship with God and all that crap. They want God to give them everything, but they don't want to give nothing back. Anyway, that's my little doctrine. And it depends what God you like. But you know, there's only one. In my opinion. It's not an opinion. Chrisean Rock, yeah. I got pregnant with this idiot called Blueface. Allegedly, he's a rapper. I'm not going to lie, people. I don't know what... They just put a label on anything nowadays. You might as well call me a fucking show jumper. At this point, I'm a pilot. Seriously, you could be anything you want to be. These people just manifest bullshit and expect us dum-dums to believe it. So anyway, Blueface is allegedly a rapper. He's doing what every rapper does, sitting in jail right now, rotting. But anyways, he got this girl called Chrisean Rock pregnant, and she had a very prominent career. She was, she had multiple siblings. I can't remember how many. And she was a very good athlete for America. And I thought, you know, this girl's going to get far. She's going to show a lot of young ladies, a lot of young people, and especially black women. You know, you don't have to sit there being a fucking go-go dancer. But then, fuck knows what took over the drugs, Hollywood or cock. I'm guessing all fucking three, including P. Diddler. And we all know where that leads you, don't we? We know what road hanging around with P. Diddler leads you. Not a very fucking nice one, mate. You ain't no going down no Dorothy with the fucking red shoes. Anyways, she's got pregnant. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I love my fucking alcohol. I ain't gonna lie, people. It's 12 o'clock somewhere around the world. But this girl, she was drinking during the pregnancy. She's denying it. She can deny it all at once. But there's camera evidence. Smoking heavily. Drinking heavily. I don't adhere to that kind of behaviour, especially when you're pregnant. Why are you opening up your fucking legs and creating a baby? And now this baby has got many disabilities. I don't really like using the word disability because you know what? Ain't we all got abilities? And ain't we all disabled in certain parts? Do you know where I'm coming from? But yeah, she's been denying it and they've took the baby off her. She could be getting locked up. And then she's blaming the baby father because he was beating her up during the pregnancy, allegedly. And he was kicking her around and doing this, that and the other. Yeah, but you were still drinking though, innit? And you were still smoking. And I don't even know what the fuck you're smoking, mate. Was it just pot? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand these people. They're creating fucking life and they're ruining it before it's even breathing. Well done, Chrisean. Now your baby is about what? 3 years old. Can't walk or nothing. Can't function. Eyes looking all over the place. One looking at Mars, one looking at Venus. And you was found with drugs, paraphernalia, all around your fucking child. Alcohol, blah. And then you're sitting there going, it doesn't matter, he can't walk. You can fucking make up the stupidity of these people. I shit you not. You couldn't make it up. Why are these people parents? Why are you bringing kids into the world for other people to fucking look after and you're just ruining everyone's lives? Now, God bless that kid that it will grow up, yeah, with a lot of support and love. But Chrisean, fix up. I got no fucking time for it. I got no time for dirty little bitches like that. No fucking time. It's disgusting. Being a parent is hard. It's very hard. Do you know what I mean? Whether your child has got abilities or non-abilities, it doesn't matter. It's hard. But you have to sit there and try and fuck up your kid's life before. And then during the fucking first few years where you should be sitting there honing in on your baby's skills before he gets out in the big bad world. Anyway, I ain't got time to be sitting there giving bitch parenting skills, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody can sit there telling me about my fucking parenting skills. Then you got talking about parenting skills. I found this OnlyFans. I couldn't believe it while I was hearing. I will move on to Epstein and everything, but you know, this all connects. These young people talking about another one. Little Tay is her name. She's just turned 18. I thought she was American, but it turns out she's from Korea or someplace like that. Now the reason I'm bringing her up is we're talking about the Epstein case, P. Diddler and all these child P. You know what I mean? The underage grooming, all the shit that we all know is 100% going on, but nobody's doing fuck all apart from chatting. Because we're just covering up for the bigger ones, because what we're afraid of, that we're going to get whipped. But anyways, this little Tay, yeah, she turned 18. Fuck knows when, probably about a month ago. It don't matter, it's irrelevant. It's not long ago, yeah, could have been last week. And she's making videos. As soon as she turned 18, she's gone straight onto OnlyFans. Fair enough, earn your bag, because that's all she keeps saying. I want to earn my bag, I want to earn my bag. Earn money. If you want to earn your dollar, girl, earn your dollar. But you know, one thing I've noticed about all these girls, you're earning your bag, earning your fucking bag. And then, like, what are you doing with your life? You think any fucking person wants to marry you when you're, like, whatever age? And they're going to treat you decent. How do you think your kids are going to feel when they've got all this shit about their parents floating around? Now, I've done stripping, but I've done topless. There's a way you can do OnlyFans. I've got friends that do it. And they do it in a safe way. They don't need to show everything. You know what I mean? But this girl, but they're older. They're women. They're not kids. She's just turned 18. And it turns out men have paid her a subscription before she was 18. They've been waiting on a waiting list for a couple of years, people, for this girl to turn 18 so they can start doing whatever. So they've been thinking about this since she was what? They've been watching this child and grooming her to do OnlyFans. Am I like, I've got nothing against the OnlyFans, but seriously, she's 18. I don't care about her being 18. The fact is, we've got grown-ass men that have waited on a list for a couple of years while she was underage, waiting for her to turn 18 so they can so they can buy pictures of her naked and do whatever else she's selling. This is society. At least back in the day when you were standing on the fucking street corner, nobody's taking your picture. That ain't on the internet for years. But anyways, I think she's got a white dad and a Korean mom. And while she was on there going, hello everybody, I'm going to earn the bag. Don't worry, all my subscribers. I know you've been waiting for years and years and years and all that shit, yeah. And I'm like, she's in her family yard. Yeah, disrespect, man. My daughter's nearly 18. You think my daughter would be sitting in the fucking room doing that? I'd spin her like a fucking pneumatic drill. Do you understand me? She'd be doing more than a fucking 60. Is that how much it is? Is it 360? I don't know the degrees. I don't give a fuck, yeah, but she'd be doing some fucking more than a 90 angle. Do you know where I'm coming from? And her brother's walked in the room and she's doing a live chat about it. A little podcast about it. Introducing a new little shit. And I'm looking at it thinking, this is a young... It's literally a child to me. And it reminded me of when I was younger. I didn't even... When I was listening to someone that alleged that Trump raped her. She lost her virginity, allegedly, to Trump when she was 14. And then we've got others that are coming forward, a lot of people that are coming forward right now. Literally now. And this person, no one can say, why is she coming forward now? A lot of people have reported this years ago. It got covered up. I don't know if my live chat's working. Because whenever I'm doing a live chat, nobody seems to fucking talk. So I don't know, are they afraid that I'm going to cut them out or something? Anyways, I just think it's a shame that I've never been against any kind of promiscuous shit. You know, like, is that what it's called? No, like people just doing what the fuck they want. But this is grooming, mate. At 16 years old, that's impressionable. All you're thinking about is all the images that you're seeing on TV. And all they're portraying is, look, my big boobs, look at the twerking. Fuck these men. And men dressing like fucking women, like A$AP Rocky and them Dorothy shoes. Dorothy the Wizard of Oz shoes. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I thought my eyes were fucking bleeding. It literally was. It was a disgrace. As a black woman, as a British woman, as an English, as a Jamaican, yeah? And as a human being, I'm disgraced that I saw that fucking man walking around and he's going out with Rihanna. That just, fuck that image. I can't even get it out of my head. And then, yeah, you know, Candace Owens. I know why she's talking about all them presidents and the French and all that crap. Because they're all running one big pedo ring. Everyone knows France and the Vatican City. It's not the fucking capital. Hollywood. Which one's the Mecca? And then you got Elon Musk. What's he doing? Trying to extract melanin from all the black people. Where's he gone now to do it? I swear he's half alien, that one. Keeps banging on about aliens and naming his kids after fucking weirdo planets from 500 million miles away. Anyways, let's move on to... I will get to Epstein, but he ain't that important to me, but I will get to him. I don't know if you've heard of a rapper called Glorilla. Yeah? Remember the Belgian P-rings years ago? It was big news. No, you see, because I bet they covered all that shit up. Do you know what I mean, Future? Look at the little islands I think he was talking about. The Jersey Islands. How's he on about? Who else? Fuck me. There's been that many people just fuck it. But, you know, I'm glad Candy's come out with it because I know what Air's doing. Air knows what's going on. But Air's just giving us, Air's drip feeding us bit by bit. So then we can slowly get the picture. Do you know what I mean? But those that know, they know. They know. It's all fucking connected and everything is to do with pedophiles. And these people genuinely believe in devil worshipping. They genuinely believe that drinking kids' pure blood is gonna make you live longer. I don't know if it's fucking true because I don't drink human blood. Well, I don't drink no one's fucking blood. I ain't no fucking vampire. You know what I mean? That shit's mad. And I know someone's going to come out with Prince Charles being related to Dracula, we know. Next one, Glorilla. She's a rapper. At first, when I saw her a couple of years ago, I thought, who the fuck's this? Another attitude one. But I was warming to her, and I genuinely like Glorilla. I do. I used to like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B and all that. I wasn't really a big fan of Nicki, but I like her work ethics. But you know what? I don't like the messages these women are pushing. I genuinely don't. But they say practice what you preach. There's a lot of things that I could tell you like not to do. But I ain't practicing what I preach. I shit you fucking know. I'll be telling you a lie. You know what I mean? I'll be telling you that don't drink alcohol and I'll fucking sit there getting wrecked. For example, there's a petition to have an immediate general election. When? Today. Today, Future. In England. Sorry, people, another breaking news. Tell me more, sis. And let me do this Glorilla and then I'll go on to that one, yeah? So Glorilla, she's on stage, people. She's doing, I don't know if it's a tour, but she's there doing a little rapping. She's flying high. She's a rapper in America. And I genuinely like her. I genuinely like her. Check her out. And obviously, she smokes the fucking ganja. So, while she's on tour, someone has gone to her house in Memphis to rob it, 3 people. And they know exactly where to rob. And she's in a nice big estate, you know what I mean? Posh, affluent area. And someone has gone to rob her fucking yard while she's on tour. So whoever's in her yard, they've got a license, you know what I mean, to have a gun to go and shoot the 3 assailants. The 3 assailants have ran away. I don't know whether they took something. I heard that they did, but I'm not sure. So allegedly, they did steal whatever they came for. Do you know what I mean? Jewelry, whatever it was. It's like they actually knew what they was doing. But they ran away. No one got injured, thank fuck. And the people in the house phoned the police, filed a report, as he did. Then the police are like, oh, I can smell ganja. So they've gone searching around her house. Then they found a bit of ganja in her wardrobe, just in our stash. Probably because they don't want no one fucking nicking it. So the police have gone to arrest her. Hold on, you're not looking for the 3 people that just come to rob her house? The priority is to go and arrest her over a bit of fucking ganja when it's legal in like how many fucking states? Is that like, what the fuck? Serious? I mean, I'm not... If it's illegal, they said it's illegal because she had a bit of ash on her. In other solids. Whoop they fucking do. They're going on like the girl had a block of it. They're so extra. Over the fucking top. Too much, man. The police fix up in America. I know they've got you on an agenda, yeah. But do what's morally right. The first thing you should have done was gone after them 3 fucking assailants. Not fucking sit there asking dumb questions and sniffing like a fucking hound dog. Fuck me. Is this what American taxpayers pay for? Donuts. Literally. Literally. Then we've got talking about donuts acting like babies. We've got the Annabelle doll. Have you not heard about the Annabelle doll? I think it was featured in a lot of films. Apparently there's this doll called Annabelle. I don't like looking at it, yeah. I am superstitious. And I pick up on fucking shit. And I don't like looking at that shit. So, research what Annabelle looks like. It's got ginger hair and it just looks at you. And I think anything with any kind of toys can harbour spirits. I mean, they've got these new ones out. What am they called? Lullaby. These little things, yeah. I'll do more. I've done the research on it. I just didn't write it down. These little plush toys that all these celebrities are wearing on their purses now. And apparently they're possessed. They said that about the Furby. Remember the Furbies? They said that about trolls. They said that about fucking... How many of them dolls that was moving around? I don't trust none of these toys. But Annabelle, I do want to talk about what Future just said as well. Future, find out more for me, please. I want to know, like, when they want to hold it and all that shit. But anyways, people, the baby Annabelle doll. Baby Annabelle. It's a baby Annabelle. It's Annabelle. I don't know where her origin came from. I suppose I could find out. Let's have a look. Do a quick research into the Annabelle doll. Annabelle. There it is. Ugh. Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll that is claimed to be haunted. This is on Wikipedia, people. According to paranormal investigations, Ed and Lorraine Warren, the doll frightened its owner, so they moved it to their now closed, and this is important, museum in Connecticut during the 1970s. Academics and science writers have dismissed their claims as myths and folklore. There's nothing. Every myth has got a truth to it. A character based on the Warren story is one of the antagonists that appear in the fictional Conjuring universe. Bullshit. The Annabelle is the truth. Just like the David doll. That doll and the Annabelle doll are fucking possessed. Now, the last owner of the Annabelle doll, he died. Was it last month or last week? So they've got a new owner. And he's having trouble. But he's rented Annabelle for 3 years. Let's see how long he's got left to live. People love to play with death, innit? Anyway, he's rented out the Annabelle doll. I'm not reading it from there. I'm just looking at where he says. Because I know that he also rented out that house that Ed and Lorraine Warren had in the museum in Connecticut. So people can stay there overnight for a haunted experience of the Annabelle doll and then get yourself killed and live in the underworld forever. I don't know about no underworld. I do know, though, you shouldn't fuck with haunted spirits. You know what I mean? I don't know if Annabelle is a haunted spirit or if she's a fallen angel, a demon. I don't know. I'm guessing a demon has possessed her. Same with the David doll. Look it up. But we're going to go into that one soon. But yeah, they've got a new owner, as all the previous owners have died. Literally straight away. And had bad shit happen to them. We will check that out on the smaller channel. So our feature says, apparently, there's a petition, people. Yeah, breaking news. There's a petition that in England we're to have an immediate general election. Remember Girls World? They had a black hair, green eye one. He's a, oh yeah. I never had none of them ones. I had Furbies and that. I won a rainbow Furby. It was beautiful. I wonder what happened to that. My kids have witnessed ghosts from a very young age. And you know what? To this day, they still remember it. Mad. This house is haunted, and everyone that's come to my house, I think a few people have noticed. That's why I bless it a lot. Another person that died in there and that. And I think there's a few haunted spirits in here. They're just trapped. So, England, I think, you know what, though? Who would you vote for? If you're in England, I wish there was more people on here, especially from England. Because if we was to have another election, who would you vote for? Would it be Labour? Because no one's interested in Labour. Would it be, what's the other one? Tories. We're not middle class, we're not upper class, so do we really trust them? Look what happened last time. Boris Johnson took the piss. You know what I mean? They all did. The female ones, I don't know what the fuck they was doing. We ain't no Margaret Thatcher. I mean Theresa May. I look like a fucking pigeon. Just walking around lost. And the other one, Miss Unforgettable. Who was she? Who was she? Who was the other one? Don't forget to smash the like, people, when you come in. Like, subscribe, and share. Help out so we can talk some more. So, Paz has done a video. I've just seen it. Always come up on this one. I haven't seen Paz's video yet, but I've seen that it's come up. I haven't fucking... You know, I normally write on everyone's channel, you know, night and day, Paz's, fucking Celt, you know, like all the different teams, everyone. And I've just been Little Miss Boring. This year, in the last year, I've just been Little Miss Boring. I have supported in the background, as in always liked and all that. And a lot of times I have tried sharing when I know it's important. But there's so many people there that I'm, you know what I mean? But I didn't get touched it, the girls' world. I remember that. That was years ago, man. You know what right, should we get into the Epstein then, people? So, and thank you everyone for coming in, and don't forget all my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. Shamz don't care. 75,000 have signed the petition so far. Give it me, I'll fucking sign it. I don't even vote. But I'm listening to the country, and I'm not even a politician. And my country is telling me they're not happy with what's going on. And you know what? It's not even so much when they're talking about immigration. I don't think people are really listening to what people are saying. Seeing as they say immigration, people are taking it as racism. They're not listening to the points that people are making about the immigration. There's ways to control immigration to make everyone happy. You do not sit there and let people into the fucking country to disrespect. And I did say it the other day, and I'll say it again. No one can come on my channel and ever say, oh, it's only the immigrants that rape and do this and that, because it doesn't matter who you are. Humans are human. They'll do what the fuck they want. I know what you're trying to say, like, oh, that country is a bit backwards, and that's how they treat their families and their women and that. I know what people are trying to insinuate. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter where you live. People will do certain things, and we all know that. And if we're going to do that, take accountability. When immigrants come over here and they do things, we're rioting. We're smashing up our own place. We're not smashing up their place. We're smashing up our own. Like, seriously, do you see the backwardness in this? We're destroying ourselves over something that every human around the world does. So when they come over here and do it to our women, it's a problem, like I said. But when we do it, yeah, when our men sit here and mistreat us, or our women mistreat us, or our children, nobody says anything. There ain't no fucking riots. Am I lying? Nobody takes accountability. We all turn a blind eye. So now we can all open up our fucking eyes and take accountability and responsibility and talk about what's really at hand. Because when it comes to immigration, what pisses people off is that these motherfuckers are in 5-star hotels walking around like they're fucking King Kong. That's what pisses people off. They should have an infrastructure, a fucking routine where you can be like, you know what, tier 1, tier 2, I don't give a fuck. Things like this are never going to happen because the government want control. That's what people don't understand. The government want control. They will sell you any story, like the internet safety. They're telling you they're doing it to protect you. Anonymous came out and told you they ain't fucking doing it to protect you. They're selling you a misconception. They're doing it to protect themselves. All this Masonic, 33 this, 33 that. Everyone that's died is all in 30 fucking threes. Everyone's age is 33. The woman that got shot up in that fucking New York building, 33,000. How come New York is so busy and when we saw the man walking down the fucking street, there was nobody there? What is it, AI? Because that's what they're trying to say now. The media is just fooling all of us, and then, you know, politicians, I do not trust them. So if we are to have like some kind of referendum, anything like that in the country, I don't understand. I would not even vote. I'd probably sit there and stand and say, I want to be the one that wants to stand up for the country, because at least I'm listening to what the country wants. The money would be injected into the country first and foremost. Do I need to get myself involved in other people's business, other countries? Not really. Not unless it's going to benefit my country. Not just for now, but for in the future. And then explain clearly and concisely to the country what we are doing. Not in fucking jargon, in fucking 500-page letters that no one ain't going to never read. That's the propaganda in all this. They know exactly what they're doing. And it's about time that we all fucking woke up and smelt the coffee. I'm awake. I don't even want to smell the fucking coffee. I just want the fucking alcohol. I just want to go back to sleep. Like, subscribe, share, and don't forget PayPal me if you care. I don't get paid to chat on here. I'm in the naughty corner. It's only been how many fucking years? And I might do a StreamYard on my Goddess channel. Shamz the Goddess, if you haven't joined him. Anyways, let's move on to Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, the flight logs, and Trump lying. Now, Epstein's brother has been all over the place. He's been on CBS News. He's been on fucking Midas. He's been on everywhere. Nancy Grace, you name it, he's been there. The man's been around like a fucking rash. That's Epstein's brother. He says he hadn't seen Epstein for a few years, yeah, before the alleged passing away. They called it an unalive. He unalived himself. And like I told you, the man's 6 foot odd. Is he not? And the bed is as small as mine. Like, seriously, it's a midget's bed. Not even a dwarf could have hung itself off that dirty sheet. Like I said, what did he do? Let's be realistic. Tie the sheet round his neck and then fucking roll off the floor. Now, what we've found out, I should start off with Ghislaine Maxwell. Everyone's trying to act like she's innocent now, or she's trying to act, and her lawyers. I didn't do anything. Backstory, Epstein, you was a teacher. Some say an head teacher, even though you didn't have no qualifications. But you know what? He's sucking. Suck a dick. Like my mum said, lick ass before you kick it. And you can get anywhere in life. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So you got Epstein doing all that bullshit, yeah, licking ass before he, because he's a charmer. What do we call it? A grifter nowadays, a swindler. I don't know. Scammer. Basically, that's what he is. He uses his voice and his, you know, charm to try and fucking charm his way into shit. And that's how he charmed his way into shit, chatted a load of fucking shit. Then people was investing in him. He got his girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. She was obviously charmed. And her daddy was a billionaire. Because he was Robert Maxwell. Remember the one that drowned? He used to own a lot of the media. And a lot more things. But his precious daughter, Ghislaine. And don't forget, none of these names are real. You got to wonder why these people have pseudonyms. But anyway, one time, Epstein is in jail. He procured an island from a friend. He did, yeah. In the middle of fucking nowhere. Now, for you to leave this place, it would take you fucking time. And I mean, you'd have to go through the desert, the Sahara. You'd have to go through the rainforest. You'd have to go through Mars. You'd have to travel on fucking Saturn's ring. I ain't lying. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to go on the M5, the ring road, spaghetti ring road on Birmingham. You'd have to go on the motorway down fucking America, the law, before you can escape this place or even get to the nearest shop. The man had his own airport. He had his own fleet. He was literally, he ran the fucking island. Let's just say that. I don't need to go into it, but you can understand the gist of it, people. The man was running his own shit. Yeah, the Epstein Island. So anyways, and he's got his little sidekick over there, Ghislaine. And she's procuring the girls. Now, what you find is a lot of women. You have different tiers. Like tier 1, those are the little, you know, the droppers. They sell the smaller weed. No one's, you know, they sell smaller drugs and shit. They know a few dodgy people. They get you onto them. Tier 2, them like the pimps. And I learned this from that intelligence. Then you got tier 3. Them the ones, and those are the ones that I find dangerous. Those are the women. Between 25 and 50% of those that kidnap children are women. And Jeff Epstein had a penchant for underage. Now, so did Trump. Allegedly, Trump liked to have women that looked like his daughter, Ivanka. I find that fucking weird. And Ivanka laughs about it like it's a joke. It's not funny. So we all know what's going on between them two. And they think it's normal incestual behaviour. And don't forget Melania. I knocked my foot this morning. Don't forget what Melania was. Do you know what I mean? Melania was not innocent, and I've heard that Russia is trolling her with her naked pictures. But anyways, there was this video going around, and I saw it a few days ago, and it was about Epstein and him getting unalived. Now, from all the evidence I've gathered, I was looking at it and I thought, orange blob. I've heard when you walk into a prison as a guard, you got to have the hands free in case there's a fight. Do you know what I mean? So, them guards that was there and they said, oh, it's for laundry. That was a load of fucking shit. It wasn't for laundry. Number 2, they said there was a gate locked. No one could get in. Bullshit. Someone got in. There was fucking cameras saying they got in and out, in and out, in and out. Number 3, they let him go into a cell to make a secret phone call. Sorry, in a bathroom. He's got a bathroom in his fucking cell. Number 4, laundry wouldn't be going in at that time of the night. It wouldn't. Number 5, what was that orange dot? And I'm going to show you the orange dot in a minute, which you've all probably seen by now. I saw it the other day and I didn't really pay much mind to it. I was thinking of the trying to, you know, anything could be AI nowadays. But they've got 11 hours of the Jeff Epstein tape and they're saying that it's been doctored. And I'm thinking, are these people for fucking real? Did they not know that? From the day he got arrested, didn't I say what the fuck was going to happen? It's like Ghislaine Maxwell, if I was alive at the end of the fucking year, I'll be shocked. They've put her in a low She's not supposed. She's got over 10 years, and she's done crimes, heinous crimes against children. She's done sex trafficking, racketeering. She's done all of it. Literally, what P Diddy's up for. The bitch has done all of it. There's people that's come forward and said it. She's lied under oath more than once, and you think that anything she says to Trump is going to be believable. And then on top of that, yeah, she's in this prison right now. They moved her in a couple of weeks ago, and she can play tennis. Yeah, I bet the bitch has got PlayStation and everything. I'm not lying. They've got yoga. They've got a thing where you can pet a fucking puppy. I bet there's fingering the fucker. Mate, keep them puppies away from her. The fuck? At the Red Air Files. What did they think it was just kids? This bitch has got it lucky. It's got it better than a fucking 3-star hotel. I'm not lying. She can come and go whenever she fucking wants. And she can work in the community. This bitch has been harbouring kids. And she can work in the community around kids. Make that make sense? Why did they move her into that facility? But anyways, let's move on to Epstein, yeah? It says a mystery, and I'm just going to try and slow it down for you lot. Like, in case nobody's seen it. You'll have to scan your phone. You know what I want to say? I want to say, they said that there was a person going into Epstein's cell in Orange, and the reason I mentioned about the workers and the times that they work and things like that is because, like I said, they wouldn't be working that time of the night to be changing the sheets. That would have been done earlier in every facility. Hold on, there's a stranger at my door. Some gypsies just knocked on my door. Herbs, are you alright? Some gypsies just knocked on my door to the garden. I've had a gardener quote me 60 quid. I can't do it, people, with my leg. And I don't trust my son to do it. Not that I don't trust him, but he ain't a gardener. Would you try it now, Av? Would you try the streaming? Huh? You and Sienna, the streaming and the painting. My son can paint better than that fucking idiot. Anyways, I'm not talking about that. Right. I've told him to leave a card. He wants to charge 170. Feature. You're going to like what I'm going to be talking about on the smaller channel in a minute. We're going to be doing AI. But yeah, did you see that Jeff Epstein? And I'm sorry about that, people. Welcome everyone coming in. Thank you for... Thank you for smashing the like. I went to say it's hot and sunny. It is actually warm. But I've had my heater on just to dry the last bit of clothes. I don't think I got any clothes in. I think I've only got a little bit. Babes, I've put the bread in the freezer, okay? I'll put the bread in the freezer. What freezer? Babes, how many freezers have we got, Arthur? One, but look, there's no bread in there. What is it on top of the microwave? Yeah. Oh, stick it in the freezer then, Arthur. Because nobody's using it. Do you know what I mean, babes? Do you not do that? Say 170, they call it. Nah, future, have you seen the fucking garden, mate? But I ain't paid 170. I could have paid fucking Ashley around there. How much? Future, I'm not lying. If my foot had got better, I would have done it. I was listening to Herbs and her husband. Rachel and Mika, a lot. They've all said it. You've all said it. Louise, everyone. Shamz raised the leg. So I'm only short. So I put the pillows at the end of the bed, raised it up, and it was beautiful. But I couldn't sleep properly because I wasn't used to it. Do you know what I mean? But I did actually have an alright rest, I'm not going to lie. I've done a lot of studying last night. A lot. But, so we've talked about, I want to finish off about Ghislaine Maxwell. I can't believe that she's in this prison facility where it's literally a fucking gym. It's a retreat. They're taking the piss all over the social media and they're calling it a retreat. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Innit? It does. You know what I thought that said girls play then? I ain't seen her for ages. But yeah, it's fucking pissed me off. And you know what? They said that they was going to get the flight logs out. Do any of you lot think this flight log is going to come out? Because I've heard that Trump wants his name scratched off. Jeff Epstein's brother has been all over. I think his name's Robert. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. But he's been all over the internet, people, saying that Jeff didn't die from strangulation. From killing himself. Yeah, hanging. I can't fucking talk today. That bloody gypsy, he needs to learn to walk properly. He needs to put his trousers up and get a belt. Why did I notice that? He's going to injure his walking. Anyways, 170, you know. Take away the 100. Then we got a deal. But that'll take him, literally. It took Ashley, what? An hour to do all that. Can the other Ashley? Italian Ashley and English Ashley. Anyways. Ghislaine Maxwell. I don't even know why. If Trump grants her immunity, we know why. Because he's fucking guilty. We know he's guilty anyway. There's that many people that are coming out now saying that Trump. I mean, when that girl came out yesterday, she said that Trump took her virginity, popped her cherry when she's 14. And someone was saying you should be lucky that he popped your cherry when you was 14. What? What did you ask, God? You know what? Always follow your intuition. It's funny that a gypsy man come to knocking on my door and I didn't see him knocking on anyone else's door. And then on top of that, I left my back door open for my dogs this morning because I'm awakening. And I went downstairs and there was this cat, unusually, it looked like a fucking jaguar. With the weirdest eyes I've ever seen. Soon as he clocked me, the motherfucker shit itself. I sneaked down on him. Remember when you could get paving stabs for a pound? I know, yeah. I remember when you could get fucking fags for £1 fucking 20. But yeah, you know, this Epstein one, this is the thing that's going on, people. They're saying that that orange blob that I just showed you on here, remember this orange blob here? You can freeze it. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry about the light. Fucking hell, it's shit in it. It's even worse when I do it like that. Look at my nail varnish, she needs to do it. That's what I said, Herbs. Because, you know, that time of night, they're trying to say, yeah, that it was someone walking. You know, one of them laundry people. Number one, the laundry people don't work that time of the fucking night. Number two, they wouldn't be going through that gate. Number three, an orange jumpsuit looks like a fucking inmate to me. It could have been an inmate. An inmate, that's like, yeah, man. Imagine how much money you get or how much fame for unaliving Jeff Epstein. And number four, he could have sneaked out. I want to see if that orange one went in. He must have come out. Do you know what I mean? If he went in, he must have come out. And then I found out that Jeff Epstein has got a secret bunker. And you think that man is going to kill himself. That man ain't going to kill himself because he already got away with shit. He told his God when he was walking him around to dress up in suits. That man had power from above. And I don't mean from God, I mean from fucking evil. From them that's running the world. He had power. And I'll tell you for why. Because he had a flight list. And on that flight list, where a lot of people and his bank list, where there was giving him how much millions and all that. Now we want to know, what are you giving the man's money for? Is it for a building? If it is, it doesn't matter. Just come forward and say. I'm not lying, a few people have come forward and said, I know I'm on the fucking list. And I know why I'm on the list because I was doing business with him. They ain't got nothing to hide. If they ain't got nothing to hide, what about the rest of them? Why is Trump fucking trying to hide shit? Because he's guilty as fucking sin, in my opinion. We all know it. Yeah, Trump, you used to run a modelling. You used to run one of them fucking ones with that John Benet Ramsey done, beauty pageants. Jeff ran a modelling agency, you ran beauty pageants. And all you ever done was sat there perving on the fucking women and the young girls, you and them. You're disgusting, you're vile, all here. And you're all keeping it all big, one big fucking secret. Because, why? Because you're pedos. And if you're embarrassed about, if you're taking over the fucking world, yeah, you might as well just make it fucking legal then, innit? Why aren't you making it legal? Because you know it's disgusting and it's shameful. You know it's morally wrong. And I don't think they should put an age limit like that. I think some people, even at the age of fucking 23, don't want to fucking engage in that kind of shit. And that's all for today's show, people. I do believe there are innocent names on there, yeah? Exactly, there's got to be 1,000,001 innocent names on there. He's done business with loads. Some of them, though, it's not all about the paedophile. Some of them are doing dodgy dealings with other things, and he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? So if he was doing, it's like his brother said, he's been on a plane with Epstein and Trump, and they've been talking, you know, things that only friends would talk about. So that tells you everything you need to know. You know where I'm coming from? Right, on that note, everyone, I'm going to be off ski. I hope that you enjoyed today's show, our little topic. I'm going to be going on to the Goddess channel, so look out for the notifications. Gonna check if everything's alright and then go on here. Yeah? So give me about, I don't know, half an hour, I don't know. But thank you all my admins that's come on. Thank you everyone for joining me. Don't forget to smash that like, share, and we will be talking about the AI, and subscribe if you haven't, if you do want more. The bell button, and don't forget, I don't get paid on here, so please PayPal, because I am a broke ass bitch. I got no shame in the game. Love you. Bye.